Hello ladies and gents, we're back to not review, but to do a let's play or let's try, we shall see, of an RM, fuck that word makes me we'll be playing, oh fuck this window honestly, there we go. Dusk, Malice, Wellspring. I have no idea, I just saw this game in the forums and I thought the screenshots looked nice, which is pretty fucking rare, I will be honest, because most people post pretty shitty screenshots for some fucking reason. And so I said, hey, that looks cool, if you make a demo then I will let's play it. And I saw a demo, so I got it. I don't know much about the game, I forget who made it, some person I don't know, but it's a bit promising, you know. But I will just dive in, pans or not, fuck it, let's just go. What's intro? Yes, chapter 1, okay, to start 1. Whoa, wait. What the fuck is... Okay, let's start. While not terribly, it's a bit small. Also, if I want to put an actual frame here, it's a bit... I mean, it's not horrible, believe me, but it's a bit odd. Okay, another thing, you really should not use automated text for cutscenes. It's very annoying if you don't manage to read in time, you skip it, and that's certainly not something you want to happen during a cutscene. So, since the text is small and not exactly really easy to read, you don't want to just be like players like, oh my god, I can't read what's going on. Body? Is she calling a woman body? More bodies? What with all the body use? Oh, okay, this is spiraling out of control. I understand what you're trying to do, but it's not working very well. Okay, I understand that you're trying to give these two characterization, but they seem to act so much alike. You want to give at least initial characters defining a story. Like if he was just acting stupid and she was like more calm, but if the two of them are acting the same way, it's a bit hard to tell, especially when you don't know who the fuck these are supposed to be. I don't know if I'm explaining myself very well, but you want to... When two characters that you still don't know very well act the same and talk the same, it's a bit like, oh, what? Also, the fucking automated text is really like, oh, stop it, stop! Gretel! Is this going to be a fairy tale? I have to say so far, the event choreography seems to be fine. The text is a bit, not bad by any means, but it's a bit scatterbrained. It's like, whoa, what, where, who's talking, why? I understand what you're trying to do, but it's too soon. Characters should start talking like this once you've established them. and you already have a predefined idea of how they act. Right now, it's very hard to tell who's talking. Except, well, if I did not know that one of the characters starts with amnesia, I would be like, what? So yeah, you might definitely want to have one of the characters act one way and the other character have a different way. At least to introduce them. What? That's oh, okay. Oh no. This is spiraling out of control. What the fuck? I'm not entirely sure if I'm just being really demanding with text, but while not bad, it needs polish. It's like characterization is a bit shaky, like I have no clear way to identify what character, but the character is like, so far this character has waken up, this other character is like, don't fuck with me, this other character is like, you're freaking me out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I can understand. If I had not read that the main character had amnesia in the game page, it's like, I eventually I will understand, but it's like, I don't know. We will see. Let's give it a bit more. Oh, okay. Info dump. Stop. And definitely get rid of the automated text boxes. The only time you should be doing that is for screams and stuff like that, or stuff during very dynamic cutscenes like people running or shit like that. Otherwise, you really should be giving your playing a calm time to read and move along at their own pace. Because otherwise, even if the text is readable, you're putting them under pressure of, if I don't read in time, it will skip and I will be lost. Okay, there's a lot of info dump. Okay, so far we've woken up with, we don't know who the main character is, we don't know who this woman is, we don't know what the fuck is going on, the main character doesn't seem to recognize anything. Then we had a flashback that doesn't make any sense except for the fact that we already know by the game page that she's an amnesiac. Then the girl says that you're in a place that I already don't remember. Then the girl says that a friend is missing and she's on it. I understand that you're trying to give this information, but it's coming all at once and I have no idea of how to take it. Really strip away shit from this conversation and just give the points you need. Like, is it really necessary that it happens exactly in this stage? Couldn't it be that after he wakes up and she treats him to breakfast or some shit and she says, yeah, I'm sorry, look, my friend, just a change of pace, because otherwise I'm like, I'm not having time to process any of this information. I don't know if I'm making sense. Okay, and now we have to... you see how this becomes a problem? I understand that what you're telling me is, 1, the main character doesn't know where he is. 2, there's bandits and a friend is missing. Okay, those 3 facts I can get, but they're presented in such a hazardous ways. I'm like, whoa, what? Wait. Now I have to visit an alchemist for no fucking reason that I can understand. Well, why would he not? She says, are you going to be okay? And he says, for now, like, he's not really, but he's holding it in. No. The problem is that so far this character, the main character, has not acted any sort of... any sort of touched or confused. Besides the I don't know where I am, that would be if he was actually emotionally lost or stuff like that, I would understand. But as it is, he seems like, yeah, I'm just hiding it. But so far, nothing that he has said or thought in parenthesis text has pointed to that. He's been pretty flippant so far, so it's like, whoa, where is that coming from? Okay. Whoa, what is this? Is this a save? Yeah, you might want to just say save or record or something different because it's just a gamer mentality thing. File sounds a bit odd, and the options bit isn't really. Why are there so many options? Couldn't it just be options and then? There's too many comments. Why are there so many comments? Anyway, helper on off. There isn't a skip button. Wonderful. Battle options. Alter victim. What? Don't need that. Thanks. If you're going to use this, you might want to make a frame tile because otherwise, you see that there's nothing here. Also, there will be a shadow under this. Oh, I found shit. Okay. Where is my... Hello, where is my equipment? Ah, whoa, what? Okay, the equipment should be around here, not so far below. I don't know what awareness is, but it's definite. And okay, there is no way your equipment should be below the quest log. No fucking way. The minus the easy to more when you have basically a hotkey for the storybook. There's no excuse to have it so high up. It should be items, then maybe skills, status, equipment, classes, blah blah blah. But don't make the common fucking. Why is there? Yeah, fine. Nothing else. Okay, the mapping's fine. There's a bit of empty space in this map, but it's not terrible. I like it. It's fine. One thing, if you have lighting inside, chances are there will not be light outside, so the windows will not be white, they will be black. Also, if this is an important NPC, she sort of fades into the background. You may want to redesign her sprite to be a bit more eye-catching. I like this. This is fine. Hello lady, can I actually talk to you? No. It's Michelangelo, not Picheangelo. Also, you decide how you want to write it. She didn't treat you that badly, so there's not really any need to apologize. I mean, the NPCs so far... See, the NPCs are talking just fine. It's the fact that if this girl had actually done something out of line, it would have made sense. But she really hasn't, so it's like, whoa, what? Not sure about this part of going into the... Honestly, I don't see the point, but that's a taste thing. Also, why can't I walk over this? There's clearly enough space for me too, so I should be able to walk over that space. Yes, what in the fuck is that thing on top of the screen? Is this what it is? Fuck if I know. Okay, mapping things. That ship is not floating and doesn't have any water effects. A bit of empty greenery here when everything else is so lush. Right. The rest is fine. Right. Whoa. You definitely should put some background to that, otherwise it's hard to read. What's there here? Oh my god, is this a Teenage Ninja Turtles thing? Oh fuck. Definitely make the text bigger. Also, it seems to be lagging a bit. Do you have too many events running? Because it's a bit twitchy. Does she have animal ears? You mean to tell me you're... Okay. I thought mapping was fine at first, but... if you have candles inside and it's dark, it can't be day outside. It just makes no fucking sense. If it was actually night, I would understand, but what the actual fuck? Why would there be so many candles and so dark when it's day and clear as fuck? That's a very big mistake. I mean, it's not super like, whoa, game breaker, but it's very, what the fuck? More like, it's not necessary. Why does it need to be so dark if there's so much light outside? No offense, but I'm not really into this mumbo jumbo poetry thing. It sounds pretty silly, but that's just me. Okay, I will tell you what's wrong about this scene. I have 0 reasons. 0 to care about this rebel character. I have not been given anything about it. Putting me through a feels sort of cutscene when I don't care about him is too soon. You might want to just have him fuck around for a while and talk to people, not just instantly bring me into yes, and there was this great childhood thing that fuck if I know and care. This is going to flee the player's mind in 5 seconds. Sounds like this only work when you're actually interested in what's going on. And right now I can't be fucking arsed. Hmm. Again, this this is a bad way to start off the very beginning of the game. If this had been a bit later, it would have been fine. Um, but as it is now, it's like this is all so far out of my interest that it's like, what? So you might want to actually replay the music here because it's been silent for a long while. Also, this is very text dumpy. It would have just worked better if he said, yeah, we have a girl that also have memory problems here. We made this for her. Bye bye. And then so I'm not retaining any of the information given here. Any. It's like it's the first 5 minutes on the game and I've done nothing but read info dumps and it's like, There's a difference between information and just talk. If it's just dialogue and the characters are shooting the breeze, not actually giving vital info, I could understand. But there, I'm being bombarded with information and I fucking don't care and I can't be arsed. What the fuck is this? See, it seems an interesting concept, but the way that it's presented is bad enough that I just don't care. Like, yeah, this happened, and I was the way the game was presented made it so I didn't care, and I could not be bothered to read closely. And now I have a problem. Do you see how that's? So, I think you mean feelings, not feels. Hello, what is it? Is it another cutscene? Oh, Gretel, really? I'm sorry, but I just can't take that seriously. It's like I could understand Hansel and Gretel in a comedy setting, like or in a fairy tale setting, like Winter Blossoms, but here it's just like, am I supposed to take this character seriously? No, we're getting those flat out, there's way too much info dump. I'm not retaining any of this information, like anything at all. No, there's a sword, a Malice, Wellspring, like, fuck, what's all this? Oh, whoa, you might want to wait until the actual cutscene is over to show up that fucking blim blim sound and complete thing, because otherwise it totally breaks flow. What the fuck am I doing? I don't have an objective. This is a problem. What am I doing here? Do I just have to fuck around? Am I supposed to be doing something special? It's all cutscene after cutscene, but I don't have a clear goal. I mean, going to the alchemist's fucking house isn't a goal. What am I doing? What memory? Fuck, it sounds so... The fuck is this? What? Serial related? So why is he turned away? Why is he not looking at me? Dude! Also wear a shirt. Rafael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, yeah, fine. I can't take it seriously, I'm sorry. So what, is he an Australian? I will ask, can someone in the fucking chat tell me what's going on, because I don't fucking know. What are we doing here? What are we supposed to be doing? It's all so vague and it's just stuff happening and things being said and I have no fucking idea. Is it just me? It's like, bottom line, text presentation definitely needs work. Right, what's with all this technobabble? May I ask? Why? I have not been able to do anything that I can understand for ever since the game started. Like anything. Nothing has made sense to me as a player that I could see. It's just all technobabble and names and stuff and memories from a character who I don't fucking know and I don't fucking care. And it's like, give me something I can understand, please. I'm so lost. Endorselin attacks. Does it? Do you really need to tell all this before the first combat happens? I mean, maps are fine so far. Besides that lack of outside inside lighting thing. The text is not bad, but it's like so much and so confusing. Like, why? Oh god, no, shut up. I don't even care. I will find out by myself. Why did it ditch me back outside? Yes, why? What was the point of putting me back? Don't do that. There was a chest and you kicked me back. What's the... Whoa, what? Well, that was cool, I guess. It appeared after I... Is it an event spawner? Does it happen anywhere else? Yeah, it's an event spawner. Well, it's nice enough. Good slimes. Well, fuck you, I'm going to kill you anyway. What's this? Mention strike and... Oh! The music's not bad, but it's not very... that... I think that duplicate character here was something that was listed as a bug, so it's not a music that makes me pump it for fight. It's like a... What, one? Fuck that. A bit slow, I have to say. Slimes. The combat animation seems to be fine, but when they actually attack you physically, it gets slow. Like when they used magic just now, it was fine, but actually I'm dying. What the fuck? Why is it so small? I can barely tell what the fuck this is. And that was the day Indrah died on the first encounter. That was nice. Okay, we have to go talk to a cartographer now. Fine. But, it's very hard to be enthused about a game when I don't have clear goals. I mean, you can... What? There's fucking slime there. It's too easy to not have an interest when you're not giving either characters that you like, an explorable environment that drives you, which, as nice as this can be, it's not driving. It's like... I mean, it's not bad. The story doesn't say anything to me because I don't understand any of it. So what the fuck is this? Prerogate. Okay. So why is the fucking... I don't know if it's because you have too many events or you have some script, but there's too much lag. We should really look into it and see what's with that. Yeah, the mapping so far seems to be the best part of the game. So definitely work on that. May I ask why it's slightly confusing how there's such a jungle style music. Also, why are they talking through a candelabra? Text does not have any staying power and it doesn't convey information well. There's too much talking about fucking things that don't really matter to the player. It's like, whoa, what? Fuck that. Did someone manage to understand what... I am tuning out this game so hard. I'm sorry, but it's just... This game is making me tune out the text. It's like... It's not bad, but it's not making me interested in it. When you fail to take the player at the start, it's very hard to... You say, but you should be paying attention. Well, but I don't care. It's like stuff is happening, but none of it is interesting, and there's all this text about shit I don't fucking care. I mean, there seems to be some thought behind the memory thing, which seems interesting, but it's like I'm not really... I have no reason to care about any of this. Again, no automatic text, please. No, people don't talk like this. The reason you are receiving this reward is because when we found you, you had that reward with you. No. You don't talk like that. You said, when we found you, you had that reward with you, so it's yours. You don't need to be so... It's like, there's so much straw in there that I don't need all this. Stop. So yeah, apparently his name is Ralph. I'm sorry, is a child actually talking like that? Because I don't think... Well, that was a clever line at least, I guess. Is it just me, or is... Look, this is the sort of revelation text that you have for a character that you've played for a while and you've come to like and appreciate. Right now, when I just started the game and he literally has no backing, I'm like, I don't care. I give so little shits, it's actually minus shits. This game owes me shits at this point. The text is like, oh... No, for no fucking reason, I'm supposed to be looking for Mari. Why? What reason does he have to care? Why now and not before? I mean, I could understand if it was just some principle, like, hey, I should help them, they're looking for someone. It's like, you really need to look at the text. Your writing itself seems to be fine, there's no big problems with it, but the grade, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain, but it's like all over the place. Like so much extra information that I don't need, that is just cluttering it with the fucking... it's just it's a bit of a mess, honestly. It seems to be a problem that plagues even the menu. There's too much stuff. Is all of this really necessary? It's so much shit. Why? I don't need all this. There's too much stuff all at once. Why do I suddenly have classes? What the fuck? It's like the same with text. There's so much information that I don't need. What is all this about? It's badly... While the graphics are well presented, information is badly presented. And try to work with that. If the player doesn't easily grasp your game, they're not going to make an effort unless they're a personal friend or something. They have no reason to. So... just cut away everything that you don't need, I will say. Also, what the fuck am I doing? I didn't keep it. Shit. Run away like a little bitch. Fuck. Well, apparently I cannot. Yeah, they're going to murder me, but I'm going to try anyway, because what else am I supposed to do? Son of a... bitch die. The movement part of actions are slow. Whoa, what? Whoa, wait. No, fuck, there's nothing here. I came out this way for nothing. Oh, fine, I will kill some more for this quest. You should... Honestly, I take things out of the game. What is streamline, let's say, like all the information you're giving, streamline it. All this fucking battle system, this thing of coming back slows the combat, so don't do it if necessary. I don't know if that's possibly, that's maybe a personal thing either. Like the class system, and is it really necessary to have it there? It's too much. I'm fucking out of P, whatever that is. Combat balance seems to be all over the place. Like, what the fuck is with missing all the time? Why do they heal? Yeah, the two copies of the character seem to be a book that he's aware of. There was a readme file in the game, so I won't be commenting on that. So what? I can't do anything. See? Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't have MP. This isn't fun. It is not fun. I mean, slimes are fucking owning me. They're right there. What? Am I not supposed to meet them? It's like, why are they right there if I am not supposed to meet them this early? And if I am supposed to meet them this early, why are they so hard? Why does the starter enemy heal itself? What excuse do you have for that? There's such a thing as a learning curve. Like what? Oh. This isn't fun. It's... Fantastic, so what? I just die? You mean to tell me that it's just sort of... Oh no, I can actually get in there, fine. Look, the game is not bad, but it's poorly presented. It drains me rather than pumps me up to play more. Like, if you don't hook the player in the first minutes, you have a problem, because the player has 1,000 other games to play. So if you don't give him a reason to care, the player is not going to give a shit. So what, do I come this way? What? I've been playing this for 44 minutes and most of it has been spent in cutscenes and me talking about things. Oh, is that the developer in the chat? Well, that's fine. I will upload the video later tomorrow, but basically it's poorly... the story, especially story and characterization, anything that is text related, is poorly presented. Combat has definitely issues that need fixing, but those are relatively easy to fix and to spot. Like, okay, the slimes are fucking owning me, I literally can't do it. Like, I have won a fight against one slime and I was really lucky. So this music is not... You know why most battle themes are face-based and they're music that get you pumped up for it, like, yeah, battles, but here it's like, it's slow and it makes battle feel slower even. You will be hearing the battle music a lot, so if the battle music itself is not enjoyable, it's like snores. So look, I was at full health from the inn and I'm getting my ass handed to me. Like, there's nothing else I can do. I'm out of MP already. What am I supposed to do? Look at this! Do you see how this is ridiculous? Oh no, I leveled it up, wonderful, yeah, fuck you. Did I get healed? Yes. Okay, woman white, Alf. Oh, no. I don't care what words you invented. Weaponic is not a word. And it sounds fucking stupid. Get rid of it. Armory? No, I don't care. I don't care what terms you're inventing. That is fucking ridiculous. No. Look, what is the tone of this game? Is it a serious game? Is it a comedy game? Is it an exploration game? Is it a plot-related game? I can't tell. The names are fucking ridiculous. Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, then there's Hansel and Gretel. But the story seems to point to a more or less serious, but then they have moments when they talk like children and it's like, what are you going for? I don't... What should I interpret this all of? Is this serious? Is this a joke? Give me a clue here. It's like, what? This game lacks tone. Yeah, so fine. Like, it's like if in a serious game, I just name it everyone Mr. Goldfish, Mr. Panda, and say, haha, yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah, if it was a mixed... You see, the problem is that, especially with the writing and with the gameplay, I don't have a clue. So, you're kidding me, there's stuff here yet. When am I getting another party member? This is bullshit. You see, it's not fun. What is this? I mean, the random counter system is nice, but fuck, the combat is ridiculous. Look at this shit. I mean, you have, believe me, if this is more or less your first demo or your first game that you're publishing, it's a fuck this. It's a promising start, but it definitely has weaknesses that you should not ignore. I mean, even if I may be, for example, a bit too focused on text. What the fuck? What was that? This game is making me tired. It's like that's the one thing you don't want to make the player. Like there's nothing there. What did I get into an encounter? Just spawns there. Look at it. It's ridiculous. What's this now? Again, get rid of the automated messages. Why can't I read at my own pace? What is this? Some sort of punishment? Yes, she does. It's clearly on her. Because that's not creepy at all. Look, I can understand that you're trying to make it intriguing, but I just don't give a shit. I have no reason to care about any of these people. It's like... What? I don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling for a game. Like, when you're playing and you sort of feel for the characters and want to learn more and want... The key is actually want to know more. When I can't be bothered to go to cutscenes because it's all about people I don't know anything about, you have a problem. I could not read the last one. That's what happens when you have automated text. I can read half of it. Who are these people? Look, it makes me angry. I'm sorry, it makes me angry when there's all these people, they all look the fucking same. None of them is particularly memorable. I'm supposed to know who they are, only with a text box. You know what will help, as cliché as it is? Different hair colors, different colorful stuff. What is all this? Apparently one is a cartographer, another is an alchemist. I don't fucking care, I haven't done anything, I haven't had time to process any of this. Do you see the problem? Who are all these people? Where am I? I understand that the character is a fucking amnesiac, but why do I, as the player, have to suffer through that the same? No, okay, look, no, we have yet another info dump. Not info dump, but another fact. No, a guy with a cape. What about the bandits? What happened? Wasn't I going to save her from bandits? Where the fuck are the bandits? What the fuck was that about? If you're not going to... It's like saying, yeah, there's this monster in the cave, and you go to the cave, there's no monster. What the fuck was the point? But you find another character that says, yeah, in the other mountain there is another cave, and in the cave there's a treasure. So you have to go there. But weren't we supposed to kill the monster in the cave? No, that doesn't matter. It's like, what the fuck? Don't introduce something if you're not going to do something with it. May I say that this behavior really doesn't cut it? Why would these people care? He's a stranger to them? Why would they even... It's like... I mean, I know realism isn't a thing in games, but come the fuck on. Why would they even care about him? Excuse me? What? Who the fuck is John? Why am I suddenly being given... Look, your objective should not be something that I am surprised about. Like, whoa, what? I have to do this now? It's like... Where you go next should be the one thing that's easier to make out from the entire conversation, okay? That is like the one thing that's, okay, blah 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 blah, this is where we have to go. It should not be something that when I talk to the NPC after the cutscene, I'm like, whoa, I have to go to what? I mean, I could understand if it was a vague situation, like it happens in games after a cutscene that you don't know what you're doing, but that period should be over now. And the game has a bad progression of... It has a bad intro. It's a bad intro. It's like... This will work better perhaps if I actually knew these characters, if I cared about them, but it's not the case. It can be. I don't remember these people. I don't know which one of... They all look the same. Yeah, it's like... John's the one who was outside of the forest. How am I supposed to know that? It's like, start small from dialogue, like, okay, what has to be said in this cutscene? Like, the main character is amnesiac, and there's a girl missing. Okay, those two things. Make sure that those two things are really obvious, and after that, dress up. Like, if you want to have banter or whatever between characters, okay, but never do it so long that you lose sight of what the fuck you're doing, like what, or start dumping information. NPCs are very good, for example, at giving lore and stuff that is not vital, but you can, like, reading books, like talking to NPCs who tell you stuff about other things about the world. That's all fine because it's optional, but when it's all dumped on you during vital cutscenes, it's like too much information, dude. Also, so far it's been basically all cutscene. The fights that have been either very short or very unbalanced. I am saying this as someone who does the same. I am also very cutscene oriented, but players get the fuck bored if you don't let them play. So you really have to just let them loose for a while, as soon as you can, so they can do their thing and charge themselves back up and be ready for another set of cutscenes. The thing about cutscenes is that overall you have to remember, if they're about a character that the player doesn't care about, the cutscene is not going to work. It's like, why? They're going to turn it out like, oh, this is some fucker, I don't give a shit about whatever. That's a problem, definitely. Do I have to talk to this John? Fuck is that? Fuck, did he go? Oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, you might want to just have like a training section where you let go right at the start. One of the best things you can do if the game allows it is just start with gameplay. Just let the player loose in there. Some games can do it better if you already have an idea of how the game starts. It can be harder, but the idea is that as soon as you can, the player should be let play. Should be allowed to just play. Boom. Okay, play as long as you like, and then advance. And then you can have more cutscenes. But long cutscenes at the start when the player is still not invested in the game are poison. I know, I did the same fucking thing, and people always say the same. Why does the fucking cutscene end? It's too fucking long at the start. It's like the main complaint the Grumpy Knight has, that is basically the game with it that has the most popularity, is that it takes way too long to start. So where the fuck am I going? Do I just have to go up? I don't fucking care. Do you see how it's like if you turn the player away? What is the center? What the fuck is going on? Excuse me? May I say that this funky music really goes very weirdly with this setting? Okay, this doesn't work. Wait, I will tell you why. Even if the character knows something. Fabian? What is Fabian doing here? Who is Fabian? I don't know. Even if the character himself knows, unless the character is okay, there are times when the main character can get along with being mysterious, but this isn't one of them. Don't talk as if I should know what's going on when I clearly don't. It's like, what the fuck is this? All these flashbacks about characters I don't know, they don't work because I don't know the main character yet. And he doesn't have a definite personality that I can grasp. No one in this game has a well-defined personality that I can say, okay, that person is that person is like that. I have nothing to work with. You know how in popular games like Final Fantasy, right away when characters get introduced, you can tell, yeah, that is Loke, that is Terra, that is Edgar. Yeah, you can tell. You don't even need to. Sometimes even if you didn't have a face or you didn't have the name, before a name box you will know who was talking just by what they were saying and the way they were saying it. Maybe not always, but you'd be able to tell right away how a character will react. And when they do not react like you expect, then it's surprising and it's interesting. But the problem here is that I don't have any anchors to these characters. I don't know anything about them. I can't pinpoint them. I don't know anything. It's like, it's tiring. There's all this stuff happening that I can't not emphasize with. It's just stuff going on. It's like background noise. I don't care. Even if the story was really good, I'm so disconnected from it that it doesn't register. I mean, the concept itself of recovering memories is fine, but the way it seems to be implemented is right away. When the character doesn't even act surprised that he's got amnesia, it's like, what the fuck? Why not? Why the fuck is he not surprised or worried? Why is he behaving like there's nothing wrong? Why is no one else be having like anything? It's like characters definitely need life. I mean, the two NPCs you had in the inn had more life than the other characters so far. The fuck is this? What door? The fuck is this? Huh? The door just fucking disappeared. There wasn't even a hole behind it. It was a fake door from Ocarina of Time. Get rid of the fucking automated messages. It's very telling that I already don't know if we're still in a fucking cutscene or not. Does that tell you how lost I am? Also, he says, hurt my eyes. I understand that you're trying to do something trippy, that's fine, but the colors are hurt my eyes. Try some other tones. Excuse me? Oh, wonderful, he can't do anything. Do I need to explain why this sucks? I don't think so. I mean, I think it's obvious. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You can use it. This is making me angry. Why does he not have P, whatever the fuck that is? Not like he does jack anything. Wake point, but null, yeah. Wonderful. Fucking wonderful. I don't think I will play much more. This is... My recommendation is try to work with someone. I mean, parts you have right. The mapping is fine, you don't need help there. But, and the actual writing quality isn't bad per se, it's just how you put them and how the characters are presented. It's all fuzzy and unclear and unappealing. Well, like... You know how sometimes you will read just the synopsis of a book and you will be like, holy shit, I have to finish reading this. It's like that. You have to present them, especially at the start, with something that calls their attention, that draws them like, wow, I want to continue seeing this. But when right away you're like, oh, this sucks, this part of the thing sucks, you just don't pay attention anymore. When you start with a bad food like that, more like when it doesn't seem like it's going to change that aspect of the game, the writing, not the writing quality, but how it's presented and how it conveys information. It's like it sets a mood of not fucking listening. Again with the freaking me out. Come on. Who talks like that? No, just look, just remake the text. Just remake it. It's like just distill what you need to say and write it again, and have someone read it for you and try to write it around because it's a mess. Right now it's a mess. Yes, so why not? The fuck is this? Oh dear God, are you trying to tell me you like a Jumaniki a lot? I'm going to guess you played Jumaniki and liked it. Okay, specific. I'm going to stop now. This is just okay. What we've done so far is wake up, have a very confusing part where it says. Let's stop this. Fuck with the noise. What we've done so far is wake up in a strange place, discover we have amnesia, know that a girl is missing, and there's bandits? No, there really weren't bandits anywhere. And then you go to an alchemist for some reason. Why? Why did we go to the alchemist? Anyway. Then we go find a sword. But we don't really do anything with it either. Have a couple of you see, I can't even remember what's happened so far. It's like, what do you distill from all that? What's going on? Something about memories. But if I can't tell what's going on, it's like, I don't know how to say. I'm not telling you to find a writer because I don't think it's necessary, but you should definitely find an editor, someone who could read over what you write to make sure it makes sense and it's appealing. And I mean, overall, music is fine. It's, as far as I can tell, tracks from here and there. That's fine. The only thing I can think about that is that the battle music is really slow and doesn't really fit for a normal battle music theme. Graphics are fine. The sprites are okay. One complaint I especially have is that they are very hard to distinguish from one another, especially named characters like the Michelin. Are they supposed to be major NPCs? Because they all look so brown. I'm sorry. Even their clothes are brown. Everything's brown. Why none of them have colors? If you don't have faces to assign to them, which will be easier to tell them apart. Another easy and cheap way to just distinguish characters is by colors. Why don't they have different hairs, different clothes, anything? The names, personally, I think that naming things like Michelangelo and Donatello like the Ninja Turtles and then Hansel and Gretel is a silly, not serious at all, but I mean, that's personal thing. Fuck if I know. Your mapping seems fine. Script wise, I think you've used mostly Yanfei stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but you might want to not get too trigger happy with. There seems to be lag everywhere, and I'm not sure if that's because of your spawning event script for the encounters, but there's a noticeable sort of brief lag at every step. You're asking if Petit Elite is asking if having generator faces will be better. Probably yes, but, and this is a bit bad, but only, and I mean only for major NPCs and characters. Do not, and I will get very angry if you do, as people already know, do not give faces to everyone. Unless every NPC is a major NPC. There is nothing, well, there are many things, but I hate it when everyone has a face. Faces are for important characters, people who you should distinguish at a glance, and you can say, okay, that character is important and I have to remember him. When every character has a face and you're lost. Is this character going to be important or not? Faces aside, more things that you can use. Colors, color code them, give their text color to, if they have different colored hairs, give them that. The text definitely has to have, the font seems fine, but it's too small. What else? We've said my subfabs, the writing, we've been going over it. The menu has a really weird order. Why is equipment so low down? Storybook and awareness should not go before equipment. Never. What else? The balance of the combat itself, graphically and presentation wise, seems fine. So I have two complaints. One, the balance is a disaster. And two, why do I only have one? There is one thing that so many games do that drives me insane. That is that you only have one skill or zero when you start the game. Why? Why am I stuck being bored until I get 2 or 3 more skills for variety? I didn't complain on the Windows King because it doesn't bother me. It's the default, yeah, but it's grey, so it doesn't immediately scream default at me. I mean, believe me, for a first try of a game, it's not bad, and it's easy to improve in the fact that mapping, that is one of the major turnaways for players when they go in, is fine. So if you can manage to fix the balance, which should not be too hard, and one part that may be slightly harder since it stems from writing, is the dialogue. But if you have trouble with that, there's a lot of people who do writing in the site. In fact, most of the developers are like writers, so there should be no problems there if you want someone to help you along with that. I mean, the problem is that even though the concept seems interesting from what I can tell, something about memories, the execution and presentation is really messy. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know who these characters are. I don't know what they're feeling. It's like anything that is. I like context for everything. I don't know what character does what character represents what. Who's the Joker, for example? Who's the Joker? Who's the damsel in distress? Who's the strong and stoic? They're stereotypes, but it's easy to put characters like Loki is a treasure hunter, as he's always joking around and he likes to protect girls. Edgar from Final Fantasy VI is an arrogant prince and likes to flirt with women. Terra is insecure, blah 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 blah. It's fine to fine tune them later, but for starters, characters should always be easy to remember in your mind. Okay, this character is the one that, I don't fucking know, that woke you up and nursed you back to health, or it's the mother who you care a lot for, or is this childhood friend. It doesn't matter if later they change, or if later you give them more action time and they develop. That's perfectly fine. Fine, it's desirable, but being in a state of I don't know who this person is and the plot keeps shoving them in my face like they're important, it's stressing. It's like, who is this? I don't know. Anyway, I've been ranting for literally an hour and 20 minutes. Holy shit. How long has it been? It's been I've been ranting outside the window for 30 minutes. Well, 20 minutes. That was while the game, imagine all the fuck that I've been just stopping and talking. Anyway, going to stop here. Game. Um, for now, it's a mess, but it definitely has promising aspects. They're hard to see. The I will just say right away, having the mapping down is a big help because it's one of the most important visual aspects of a game, since it's the easiest part to dismiss when you're a player entering the game. If the mapping's bad, it's just really easy to say, fuck it, or not even try. So you have that going for you. Now you really have to polish up the rest of the areas of the game. And if there are no questions, people, I will close here. Do you guys want to ask anything? Someone's asking, where do babies come from? Well, when the bees and the bears, actually, do someone knows what the fuck is with the bears and the bees? I never understood why they had to do anything with that. What's the meaning of life? To game make, you idiot. What a stupid thing to ask. Game making is everything, obviously. Anyway, if there's nothing else, I will close here. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again some other time. Bye bye.